sports. It's in the game.
I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I cheat. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna fly to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser, loser, loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout. Get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat. I had to scoot her. She was at her knees. I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. Ay.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less than money or prize. So when
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, ready to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game. And A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's Jackson. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back to throw, Darnold. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's Darnold. Completes this to Addison out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. With veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on down.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Miami. Washington now to return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. He's got a gain of 6 there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Odafe Owe with a stump.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Hill comes in motion left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2-0 from the gun. On target to Waddle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Man in motion here. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Breaks the tackle, still going. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Connects with Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Walker going in motion left. Lamar throwing again. Pass complete to Walker. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll take an option to the right on first down. Good running here. He's across the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, He made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. D. Eskridge to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Forced out to his right. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st down, ball at the 36. Lamar now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. And again, it's Jackson. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned... They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He's finds Smith. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. This gets the 1st and more. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They put a receiver in motion right. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here's 2nd and 5. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Caught by Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They go play fake with Jackson. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And it's off the upright, but still bounces off the crossbar and goes through. Call it style points or just luck. They're going to take this one either way. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. So we hit the end.
What is this? Okay.
Second and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Desperation time here on 4th. Go try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First and goal, they'll try an option to the left. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. Man in motion, headed right. Touchdown, Baltimore! Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing again here on second, Tagovailoa. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it.
Corner and shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich, big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q, let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that